Okay, welcome. I am Catherine Weathersby, and welcome to Small Business Saturdays. I would like to wish everyone a happy Labor Day weekend, and thank you for joining me today. Tiana is coming in. Welcome, Tiana. I'm giving everyone at least 15 to 20 seconds to come in and to introduce themselves and their business and explain exactly what you do and tell us a little bit about yourself. Tierra is trying to come in. See if we can get her in the room. Welcome everyone that's coming in. Tierra, you want to try it one more time? The seat is open. If anyone else wants to come in and introduce your business, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Catherine Weathersby, and this is Small Business Saturdays. Today, we're going to discuss leads and lead generation. So let's see. Okay. Tierra, you want to try coming in? Does anyone else want to come in and introduce themselves and their business? We'd love to hear what you're doing and how I can help you and assist you with leads and lead generation. So if you are interested, come on in the room. I have an open seat. Okay, Tierra. Oh, Tiana. I'm sorry, Tiana. Okay. Hopefully it'll work this time. Okay, wonderful. Come on in. Hi, how are you
Hello.
today? How do you
I'm fine.
pronounce your name? I'm great. How
I'm
do you
Judah.
pronounce your name? Judah?
Yes, it's Judah. Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you. And where are you from?
Nice to meet you. I'm from Bangladesh.
Okay, now where is
Okay.
that? What side of the world is that on?
Uh, it's Asia.
Okay,
It's from
wonderful.
yeah.
Do you have
Okay,
a
great.
do you have a local business in that there? Do you own a business?
No, I have no. I don't have a local business. I have a business about template, website template and themes,
Okay.
and that
Okay.
is okay. So I can give
Okay.
you the link here.
Okay.
Timogon.com.
Please put it in the
Okay.
comments. We would love to stop by and look at it.
Yes.
And you said you said templates, is that for web design?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
a software engineer.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. And how long have you been doing this?
It's about 4 to 5 years. About 5 years actually.
5 years. Okay. And can you tell me some of the companies that you've designed websites for?
Yes, it's too many actually. I YouTube about let me. It's too many.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay.
So maybe I work with a USA based startup that is eSIM Interactive. They are from Colorado. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm working currently I'm working with them, and in the meantime I am working I am building my own startup that is Timogon.com. I gave the
Okay.
link.
All right. And
Basically, what I'm doing, sorry,
go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So basically, what I'm doing in Timogon that I have about here you will get actually website templates. Okay, so people are building website and they looks for templates, so they can just download or buy, and they can build their website in a very short time. Okay, so
Okay.
what I'm doing, I am at first I built I as I am I'm working for the last 5 years, so I have very good experience about it. So I built some free themes, free templates for people, and
Mm-hmm.
people are loving it. Okay, and so at first I launched about 40 free templates. Okay, for
Okay.
people. So people are they are downloading now, and I collecting my leads from there. I taking
Oh,
their email address and I email the templates to them. Okay, I build a system there,
okay. Very
and so
good.
far, yes, so far I collect about 23,000 email address. Okay, so
Okay.
I think it's a good
Wonderful.
amount. Yeah. So in the meantime, I launched about three premium templates. I The price varies on $5 to $9. Okay,
Okay.
and for last 1 month, I made a good amount of sales, about 50 sell. Okay, so I made about $500 from the site from last 1 month, but I don't understand how I can monetize the sales. How I can increase the sale, how to do it, because I'm a developer. I'm working for last 5 years, but I don't know how to increase my sale, how to market my website, and how to make more sales. So that's my problem. Maybe you guys can tell me about it and how I can do a better job in selling.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for stopping by, and please listen in. And if we get disconnected, I want to say some housekeeping tips. If we get disconnected, I have set up another Blab link in the comments. So go to that Blab if this one gets shut down for whatever technical reasons. But I want to thank you for stopping by today, and please tweet the show to your networks. If you look on the left hand side, you will see it says "Tell a Little Bird," and I would appreciate it. Everyone would tweet this out to your networks so they can get information about how to develop leads for their business. And I would like to thank you for stopping by. And we will definitely see you in the next segment. Thank you. Okay, does anyone else want to come in and introduce themselves in their business? Tiana, were you able to get uh, your connection fixed? Coach Cosmo, would you like to come in next? And introduce yourself in your business? Welcome, 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 welcome. Please come in and introduce yourself and your business, and please tweet this out. I would appreciate it. Okay, so everyone's quiet today and they're going to watch. So today I want to talk about how I created over 10K for a local business in the Houston area. So initially, what happened was the business was a startup. Okay. He was working for 5 companies when I met him. The gentleman that I'm talking about was working for 5 different moving companies. And he came to me and he asked me, he told me that his dream was to have his own company. He was tired of working for other companies. He didn't want to do it anymore. And he wanted, some expertise. And so I told him that I was a marketer and we went into a conversation. And the way I met him was he was moving me. And I was the second move he had done for me. I was very happy with the job that he had done. I was happy with the company and I was happy, with everything that had occurred. So basically, when he came in, he was, very friendly. And I said, wow, you're really personable and you really do have the skill sets to, start your own business. So we had a conversation and say over a course of a month, we went back and forth and we talked to each other about starting a business and how we could go about it. Well, I have online expertise. For the past 2.5 years, I have been studying internet marketing and I have been utilizing it. I got online in 2009 and I started my own social media company. Since that time, I have done training for large brands, Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies. I have taught LinkedIn. I have taught Facebook. I have taught all kind of social media platforms. Okay, but that was the That was the retail side. Okay. Twitter, Facebook, all of that's retail. The wholesale side is the side nobody, they don't show you that. Okay. So when you start talking about email, list building, when you start talking about traffic, online traffic sources, all those things are hidden. And so you do have to go to someone who has that expertise. And when I went and got the expertise, I didn't get anybody. I got the best in the industry. Okay. So I've had a traffic coach. I've had an email marketing coach. I've had a blogging coach. I had every coach that you can think of across the spectrum. And like I said, I did not go for, just the average Joe. I went and got myself the best training that money could buy. And in doing so, I was able to pick up and start running with this business model. So he wanted to start a moving business. Okay. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to market the business. He didn't know who he could contact. So I started with the marketing piece and I started seeking leads for him. And in doing so, I was able to generate leads based on, first of all, the geographic area. Okay. He wanted to move people within Houston. And Houston is so huge until it can take you over an hour to go from point A to point B. I mean, it's huge. It reminds me of Chicago. I'm from the Midwest, so it's a huge terrain. And it's very congested as far as traffic. So in order to have a lucrative business, you have to be competitive because the marketplace here for moving companies is huge and it's very, very, very competitive. And so in order to put yourself in a position to be successful in a moving entity, you would definitely have to have someone who understands the marketplace. So I was new here. I really didn't know a lot of people, but I know online. That's my footprint. Okay. And you can go to my blog at some point. It's KatherineWeathersby.com. I have a huge footprint online. So what I did, in fact, was I started to, market for him. I started to generate leads. Okay. But I went 2 steps further. I generated the lead. Then I quoted the lead, which I had no experience with moving quotes, but that's what I did. And then from there, I also went as far as to close the lead because I have a sales background and I have been in sales for years. So I generated the lead, I quoted the lead, I closed the lead. Those are the things that I did. And in doing so, I was able to rapidly get the business up and going. So all he had to do was go and do the labor piece. Okay. That's unheard of. Here I am. I don't have a moving company. I don't have the responsibility of a moving company. I don't have the stress of a moving company. But I benefit in that was able to make revenue. Same thing with limousine service and party buses. Houston is huge for transportation. It's a transportation hub. Land, air, sea, water, land, it's huge. So what I can do is I can, and I do, generate leads for limousine and party bus companies. And what happens is I build a website. So that's step 1. I build a website. Step 2 is I get traffic to the website. Step 3 is once that traffic comes in, then I cultivate the website by blogging, SEO, local SEO, and I work to get that website in Google ranked, in Bing, and in Yahoo. Once those parameters are covered, it's rapid. Once those parameters are covered, then I go as far as to actually start reaching out. Okay. And so I use everything that's available: Facebook, Bing, Google AdWords. and any other free organic traffic that I can secure. Once that happens, then the calls start coming in. And once the calls start coming in, that is how I was able to quote and generate the leads. So it's not a simple process. I'm not trying to sell it as a simple process. Anyone could do it if they have the time and the resources. I just put my link in the comments. Thank you, Tiana. I just put my link in the comments. You can go and I can give you a 20-minute discovery call. And then at that point, we can go further. Okay, I can do a consultation with you. And if you are interested in generating leads for your business, then we can take the conversation further. But first of all, you have to have real estate on the web. So you have to have something that people can go to. They have to have, you have to have real estate if you're going to be online. If you're going to, even if you're offline, you need something that's going to cultivate leads. And a lot of people don't understand, but you have to have an opt-in. Okay. You have to have something that you can opt into in order to, collect leads, because data is where, your power is. It's in your list. People say it's in your list. No, it's in your follow-up. You have to cultivate a list, but your money is in the follow-up of the list, not the list itself. Because I've had plenty of lists and no buyers. This was not the case. I had buyers. Okay. So you want to cultivate the leads that you get. So what I was doing, I was calling these people, physically calling these people, okay? And I was reaching out to them. And in doing so, I was able to get them to listen to my proposal. And in so doing, they were interested in moving. And I set the rates up. What I did, I researched the competitors. And in researching the competitors, I was able to find out what the going rate was for a typical move. So a 4-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, down to a 1-bedroom. Okay. So I found out what the competitors, the most popular competitors in the Houston area, were doing. And as a result, I duplicated those prices. Now, I lowered in some cases, and in some cases, it was the same. It was depending on the job, the marketplace, etc. So in doing that, I was able to help him fast start. Okay, so the leads, once I started doing these things that I'm telling you, AdWords was the initial. And then I went to an application platform, and I'm going to go more into that in the next blab. And then once I started getting the leads, and people were raising their hand, I was getting 50 or more leads daily. And as those leads came in, then I was able to roll out, this is what's available. These are the people who want us to come. They want us to come this date, that date. So I started scheduling. So it went from a website to ads, from ads to an app. From the app, I started writing quotes. Calls started coming in from the ads, from the website. And at that point, I was able to generate real business, real dollars. And so it took us 30 days to get this thing up and running. It took me 30 days because all he had was a labor piece. I had to build the thing. I had to build a brand. I had to get a logo. He had nothing. He's a startup. He had nothing. So I got the logo for him. We designed it, got the website, put that up, put in the opt-in page, created contests for the business so that, he could start getting people interested by having contests. Contests brought in leads once again. So everything was working, together. It was a cohesive process where everything was coming together. And that was the biggest piece. And so he didn't have the responsibility of having to worry about getting people into his business. I did that. I assumed all responsibility outside of physically going to the job site and moving the homeowner. When the homeowner had a question, they contacted me. Now, someone said, well, that's time consuming. But what was the end result? A lot of people put a lot of time in online, but don't get this type of result. You don't hear people saying, well, I made 10, 15K by doing this, this, and this. Because a lot of times people don't know what that looks like. What is actually internet marketing? What is actually social media marketing? What is it that makes all these things work? Most people have half of the pie. They don't have the other half. The other half is the hidden part. That's the part you don't see. Some people try to copy what they see people do. That's what you see. They're not going to tell you what they do. Or if they tell you, they're not going to tell you the result. Or they may tell you the result. They may say, oh, I made, 15K. But what did they do? And that is the piece where you hire someone to come in and do it for you. Because I could have sat there and explained. I used to tell him, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. He just like, pay. What do you need? What kind of marketing revenue do you need to do AdWords? What do you need? What do you need from Bing? What do you need? And he was pushing money. He was pushing it my way. He said, take this, reinvest this, do this, keep it coming. And so what I did was I was rolling that money over. He got his piece, he was satisfied, and the rest went to marketing. So he and I got paid, and the rest went to marketing. And we did this over and over and over. And as a result, we got a good result. He got a return on his investment. And that's the purpose. I can't tell you anything other than people can tell you all day long about online marketing, social media marketing. They can tell you about programs, apps. But I'm going to tell you, it's the end result. And if it's not bringing you money, if you're on Facebook every day, if you're posting your links and you're not making real dollars and real cents, it's education versus earning. That's all it is. If you're buying into different programs and you're not getting money at the end of the day, it's information. That's all it is. It's not helping you get, a means to an end. And so if people don't have social proof, I don't care what program is out here. If they can't bring social proof and say, this is what I've done and this is the result. Now, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can see a video of him and I talking. And he's telling exactly what I'm telling you now, is that he made thousands of dollars. So you can go to my YouTube channel at KJ Weathersby. Hi, how you doing, girlfriend group? Welcome. You can go to my YouTube channel at KJ Weathersby 1. And I'm going to type it in. And you can see the video of him explaining exactly. He's not going to tell you the steps because he didn't know them. He didn't know the steps I was doing. And that was fine. He had his piece and I had mine. So I sat down and formulated a plan of action. And once I formulated that plan of action, he gave me every opportunity to execute it fully. And that's what I did. I put it in full effect, down to the email marketing list. I didn't blog as much as I had hoped to because I was doing these other pieces, but I didn't need to, because trust me, when you put an ad in front of Google AdWords and you're talking about moving, people here move all year long. It's not like, the Midwest where I'm from. People moved in the winter, but it was, oh my God, it's 25 below zero with a wind chill of 80 below. Nobody's moving, So here people move all year long. And so here was an opportunity for me to get in front of someone and show them that I can make them thousands of dollars in real time. And it took off. But once again, you can have the right business. You can have a good idea. You can have a bright idea, But if you don't know how to market that business, that is the purpose of hiring someone like me. And a lot of people give up, but it's not your idea that's incorrect. It's not your idea that can't be monetized. It's the marketing piece. You have many, 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 many people that start businesses and have great ideas, great platform. It's a service, it's a need, it's a solution to a problem, but they don't know how to market it. And if you have a great idea and you don't know how to market it, it doesn't do the marketplace any good. A lot of people don't want to invest in marketing. But I'm going to tell you something. That marketing piece is the difference from going from 0 to 300 overnight. Because if you put that idea, that business plan in front of someone and they understand marketing and monetization, there are no limitations. You see, in the next 90 days, I can triple that. That's the piece that you don't see. In 90 days, we did almost 12. In 90 days, 3 times that. And then in 90 days, 3 times that. And it just keeps going up. There's no limitation. The only limitation is now I have to bring in more moving companies. What? Guess why? He can't do all the work. Can't do all the work. So basically, it is a situation where I can take this plan and I can do it in any niche. I can do it for a doctor, financial planning. I can do it for a limo party bus company. I can do it for a pool cleaning company. I can do it for a roofing contractor, any type of building contractor, any business that you can imagine. I can take this same marketing plan, my formula, and I can take it and duplicate it to any industry. I can also multiply what I'm doing across the spectrum of moving companies for the simple fact that now I have a formula that works. I can take my formula, I can sit it down in the middle of multiple companies and have them bid on my leads, which gets me the best price for the job, which increases my margin. Because if I have 10 movers come and a bid on a lead that I've closed, and say 10 people bid, I can take the lowest bid with the person who has the best reviews. That increases the margin that I take home. And when you explain this to people, they look at you like, what? But it is possible. It's possible not to have the overhead of the business or the responsibility, but to place yourself in the middle of yet that lead and that company. Market that company who doesn't have any business or has very few customers. Put that piece in there. Give them a customer, so it's customer acquisition, and match that with a company that can do the work. And it's not a common practice. It's not a common concept. There are very few people like me that do this. I would say there are probably less than 100 people that are doing this currently. This is something that's totally new. Have I worked with network marketers? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. But this is not a network marketing concept. This is a concept that I developed by the education that I received for the last 2 years. I'm gonna tell you something, and this is, normally I wouldn't admit this because I have other friends like me. I had the skill sets to generate thousands of dollars for companies and for businesses, but I wasn't using it that way until I came across someone and he sat down and explained this concept to me. He said, you have all these skill sets: blogging, email marketing, video marketing, all these skill sets. You understand the wholesale side, the hidden side of the internet, the stuff that's behind the scenes, traffic, online traffic. Do you know how many businesses suffer because they don't have enough online traffic? If you don't have traffic coming to your blog or your website, and it's not just traffic. Traffic doesn't make people buy, okay? Traffic is only a piece of the puzzle. You have to have prospects that have raised their hand. How many people on here have a website? How many people on here have a website? Tiana, do you have a website? Let's see if we can get you to come back in the room. Can you get back in? See if you can get in. You want to try again or you want to stay out? Love to have you come face to face. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. So basically, that is what I really wanted to discuss today. I wanted to explain to you exactly how I help businesses make over 10K in 90 days. And it is by utilizing the formula that I just explained to you. Now, I would love to talk with you and have a discovery call with you. Feel free to contact me by going to my website, KatherineWeathersby.com. And you can go and there's a contact tab at the bottom of the page. You can click on that tab and you can set a discovery call with me for 20 minutes. And we can discuss your business, what your goals are for your business, and how you want to, how you want me to help you to market your business. I see Tiana is trying to get in and is having technical difficulties. So I hope that was helpful to you. If you are in business and you need leads, please reach out to me by going to my blog, KatherineWeathersby.com, and hit the contact button, and we can schedule an appointment for you so that I can show you how to generate income online and leads for your business. And as I said, once it starts, there's no stopping. The first 90 days, we can triple in the second 90 days, and so forth and so on. It is not difficult. It's not hard. A lot of people are telling you retail things. I'm sorry, Tiana, you can't get in today. I would love to have you. But set up a call with me and we can discuss some of the things that I can do to help you grow your business. I would love to, reach out to you. If you're watching this in replay and you know someone who needs leads for their business, or they need customer acquisition, that maybe they need SEO, maybe they need blog posts, whatever it is, please reach out to me at KatherineWeathersby.com and set up a discovery session with me. And I will be more than glad to talk to you about your goals. Okay, very good. Very good. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Help you with your goals. So you have to basically have a business plan, okay? In his particular case, he did not have a business plan. And so basically, they say you jump out of the plane and you build a plane as you're, going down. That's basically what happened. He and I jumped out, and basically I started building the plane as we were going down. And thankfully, it worked. And I knew it would, because it's like I said, it's funny to have all these skill sets. And then, you don't really have anyone that you can share them with, because people are, they're stuck in social media per se. They're looking for social media to be a be all end all, and it's not. It's not. It's so much more to it. And a lot of people spam their links. They put their link on Facebook. They put their link on Twitter. They put their link everywhere they want to go. And in doing so, people look at that link, and that's not a relationship. You have to develop a relationship. And you do that by, you got to talk to people. You got to share valuable information. You have to, you might have to put personal pictures up. I'm not a big fan of doing that. I mean, for privacy, but everybody, markets differently. But just, spamming your link out here, that doesn't guarantee you business. That doesn't guarantee you results. So this is Small Business Saturdays, and I am so happy that you joined me today. I will be doing a part 2, and let's see, I put the link up at the top for everyone. It's Labor Day weekend, so I know people are out and about, but I want to thank you for joining me today. If you're watching this in replay, please reach out to me. I'm Catherine Weathersby, and I, once again, am an expert in local SEO, local lead generation, and I am an award-winning internet strategist. And people say, well, what does that mean? That means that a few years back, a couple was in a contest for Facebook and American Express. And I had created a Facebook page for them. And in doing so, I was able to generate a campaign for them. And in doing that, they won $20K from Facebook and American Express. In the contest, they had the most votes. 5 winners were announced. They were flown out to Palo Alto, California for the event. During that time, they actually went to Facebook, and Facebook had a staff of about 15 people who had worked on this contest for an entire year. They went in and had face-to-face training with Facebook. And in having this training with Facebook, they were able to, learn more about Facebook ads and how to use them. And Facebook ended up giving them about $10,000 or $15,000 in free Facebook ads. And I thought they were going to redesign the Facebook page that I had designed for them in order for them to, because they won, and they didn't. They liked the page that I had designed for them, and that is the page that stayed up after they won, and we announced that they had won in the local community. And with the $20K that they received from American Express and Facebook, they opened a second business. So I'm very proud of that accomplishment. In addition, as I stated, I have trained for Fortune 100s and Fortune 500s and LinkedIn and that, because LinkedIn is like the business site. If you're in business, you definitely need to be on LinkedIn. And the secret to LinkedIn is join LinkedIn groups that serve your, industry or that you're interested in recruiting people from. So say, I know Tiana is in the financial industry. So you want to find people that are interested in that sort of business. People who want to invest. Do you work with investments, or you said credit repair, I know was one. Is there anything else you do other than credit repair? Debt. Yeah, that's a big one. So, there are plenty of people, trust me, that are in debt. And they're on LinkedIn. Okay, Will's Trust. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now, are you a paralegal, or how are you exactly doing this? Because usually I have a friend who's a paralegal. Oh, it's a company. Okay, wonderful. Well, it is a pleasure meeting you on today. I'm going to get some water and I will see you in the next room. Thanks for watching today. And once again, have a happy Labor Day, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Take care.